Those who know definitely know it's Sancocho time. Let me show you how I do it. In here, I have 3 beef shanks and 1 large chicken breast that I just cut up into small chunks. Some people use a mixture of beef, pork, and chicken. I'm just doing beef and chicken today. You could use chicken thighs instead of the breast. You can use a chuck roast that you just cut up into pieces, kind of like the beef stew meat chunks, you know. You could use beef ribs, pork ribs, whatever you want in this. Let's season up all of our meats. I'm gonna use some adobo, some black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, some oregano, a little bit of paprika, and some sazon. If you haven't seen my pernil video, I use like a bottle of mojo that has all these other ingredients in it. I love that stuff, but unfortunately I don't have, so I'm just gonna leave this as is. Sadly, the last drop of achote oil that I was saving for this specific recipe went bad on me, and I didn't realize it until I came to do this. So it's okay, we're just gonna go with regular old avocado oil. In here I have a quarter of a yellow onion, 2 carrots, 2 small carrots, and a green bell pepper, half of a green bell pepper. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper in here to get those veggies nice and sweaty, you know? Nice big old spoonful of sofrito. And some fresh chopped garlic. This is 2 cloves. Once those veggies get nice and fragrant, I'm just gonna push them over to the side like this, and we're gonna go in with our meat. I'm gonna let those meats and veggies continue to sweat and release their own juices, and then we'll come back and do the rest. Okay, so we've got some juice in here from the meat. To this, I'm adding 8 cups of water and a tablespoon of beef bouillon for now. In here, I have 1 whole small yuca and 2 really small yautillas. Now, when you're cutting up the yuca, you have to make sure, you know, in the middle of the yuca, there's like this little stringy piece. So you have to make sure you cut that out before you put the fresh yuca in there. Now I'm gonna let this bubble away on medium for as long as my heart desires. There's still more to add to this though. We'll come back and we'll keep adding. I added another 4 cups of water to this. Now I'm gonna season this up a little bit. Some adobo, a little bit of black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little pinch of salt. At this point, all the meat in there is cooked already, so you can taste your broth for seasonings. I also added some more beef bouillon in there because we're still adding more ingredients in here, okay? We're still going. I'm gonna add a half a packet of sazon. You do wanna make sure that your broth is nice and flavorful. Now I'm gonna put in a few potatoes. This is gonna thicken this up even more. And some calabaza. Probably not gonna use all of this. Whatever's left over, I can always freeze and use it later. You could use as much or as little of any of these ingredients as you want to. Put the lid back on and let it come up to a quick boil. As I'm cooking this, I realized I forgot to add a little bit of tomato paste in the beginning of the cooking process. But that's okay, I have some tomato paste frozen here. I'm just gonna add a little bit right now. The soup is very forgiving like that. Just not too much, because this is not a very tomato-y based soup. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add my corn. Yes, I'm using frozen. Bring it back up to a boil. Listen, this is a labor of love, okay? Nobody said this was gonna be quick and easy. This right here, this paste is a green cooking banana, okay? These are bolitas de plátano. There's a difference. This is the green cooking banana, and this is the plátano. You see the difference? Well, there you go. I'm gonna put the bolitas de plátano first. I just seasoned them with a little bit of salt and made them round, you know? And now we're gonna make dumplings. So basically little green banana dumplings. This is important to do while the soup is boiling. And once you put these 2 elements in there, the plantains and this, don't touch it. Let it go because you don't want everything to fall apart on you. Just gonna put them in different places around the soup. Again, don't touch. And I have some fresh recao here that I'm just gonna break up with my fingers and throw in there. Pop a lid on it, bring it down to medium, and let it go. If your lid is not wonky like mine and has all these gaps all around, make sure you vent it a little so you can let some of that steam go so the soup can continue to thicken. In the meantime, make sure you got a nice pot of white rice going on the stove, okay? And my sancocho is done. Look at how delicious that looks. And of course, it has to be served with a side of rice. And look at this beautiful avocado that, yes, I've already cut into. Let's see. You don't know how excited I get when an aguacate looks this good. It's so soft and buttery. I can't wait. I like to put my rice right up in here. So that's what I'm gonna do. There's my plate. Look at how pretty she looks. Look at that phenomenal looking bite. I hope you can see it. It's a little blurry, but you know, try my best here. Oh my God. This is beautiful comfort right here. The little dumplings. Those are my favorite. I almost wish I would have put more in there. When I go to reheat this, I'll probably add a few more dumplings because I have an extra banana there. A labor of love for real. That's always worth it. I promise you. so good.